You may have noticed that the last lesson was dedicated to a friend we lost that gave great support to the arts. I've always wanted to have some recognition to someone else we knew, Albert Hague, somewhere in these lessons. Albert was the actor that portrayed perhaps the most iconic music teacher ever, Mr. Sharofsky, in the TV series and the first film version of Fame, the movie about the specialized high schools for the arts in New York City, including my alma mater, the High School of Music and Art. My wife Gail and I knew and socialized with Albert and his very talented wife Renee Oren while we lived in Los Angeles. Albert won Tony Awards writing the music for Broadway plays. He wrote the music for the cartoon version of The Grinch Stole Christmas on TV and many other music soundtracks. I guess that by acknowledging Albert as his role of Mr. Sharofsky, I'm hoping also to acknowledge music teachers in general. I've known so many, both socially and when I was a student. I hope you'll find that I've lived up to and continued the tradition well. I'm Kenneth Sribnick here for Lesson 18 of the free Alto Recorder Lessons project on YouTube based on the Sweet Pipes Recorder Book method for adults and older beginners. We're in Book 2's Unit number 6, where we're introducing enharmonic low F sharp, also known as G flat, both played with the same recorder fingering. Those of you that have been following these lessons know that my goal is to make you a sight reader that can play any piece of music well enough to decide if you like how it sounds and if you want to invest the time to pursue it further. In this lesson 18, I'm only going to ask you to perfect its 5 drills. I'll again play them for you so you can hear beforehand what they should sound like. But instead of asking you to play any of the specific tunes in the lesson, I'm going to ask you to pick the game you want to play. Which of these melodies following the drills looks easiest or most difficult to you? Do you want to go the hard way or the easy way? You could even flip a coin. Multiple time signatures or multiple flats? You decide. Play all of them if that's who you are, or play none of them if that's who you are. Perfect the drills, and you can play any of these melodies. My opinion? No way. You choose. I want to point out, though, that our book's authors mention 2 things to you. In 79, you encounter playing staccato for the first time. Short, crisp, disconnected notes to contrast with the long 4-note slurs in the passages. Next, there's a note to you just below 79 that comments about going from C sharp down to F sharp in number 80. but I've always felt that the comment was meant to address the melody in number 81, where you do have to slide the third finger over to cover both of its small holes, and for your little finger to then cover just one of its holes needed to play F sharp after the G sharp in the passage. If the comment as written in the book confuses you, just know that it confuses me too. Looking at our header, we see the fingering diagram of our enharmonic pair. Your pinky covers only one of the two holes that the little finger could play. Very gentle breath. Match my sound. And you can test it by sliding all the way on and all the way off while sounding the new note. While we're here, this is a good time to circle our drills, 72, 73, 74, and 75 for reference. There's nothing here that's beyond your abilities. Like the last lesson, for the most part, we're mostly congealing what we've already learned. Drill 72. '73. Drill 74. Drill 75. 5 flats, all of which you know. Before I forget, please subscribe and/or give these videos a thumbs up. It is so appreciated by the gods of YouTube. Our book has duets in the back matching our future lessons, but for now, where it doesn't give us even one matching this lesson, how about the wonderful theme, Norwegian Wood from the Beatles' Rubber Souls album. Long ago, my music teacher said, and I agree, that great melody is the rarest and most precious element in music. She said that we only get a truly great composer about every 100 years. Back then, I didn't agree with that, and I thought about the great composers of the then 20th centuries. For me, these might have been Igor Stravinsky or Claude Debussy, or my favorite, Aaron Copland. Outside of the classical realm, maybe George Gershwin or Leonard Bernstein. Forgive me, but I've never been a fan of Ravel's Bolero. Norwegian Wood is a melody that fills our instruments and our souls. Written by John Lennon in 1964, it was a #1 hit. I'll play it for you, and then I'll leave it on the screen for you to learn and play as an unaccompanied solo. It's time for friends and family to hear another side of what you've been up to. No? I'll see you at the next lesson.